I'm waiting my turn for this. Damn, my shit gonna let me play? The fuck? Why my shit not starting though? How I'm feeling? Be more. I go be more. I go be more. I'm not scared of werewolves.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998.
Now niggas on
Welcome
Houston
everyone
dick.
to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens.
I don't like how my shit moving. Shit very
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's bumped out inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. As it's working downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
I can't stand number 77. I don't even want to see his ass on the game.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Lamar back to throw.
Bro, like, my shit lagging, bro. What the fuck?
Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the gun, Henry.
Man, I tried to throw that bitch.
That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him. And this offense forcing a 4th down.
Of course, bro. My shit lags, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro?
And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Shit really annoying, bro.
Should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
For about 5, it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Marks on the handoff. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Bro, can I stop lagging?
Right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. Up the middle, it's Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. You just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roll. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a handoff to Marks. We'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Dre Jones.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. No run, it's Marks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. One to them out to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in.
No, nobody over there, bro.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Damn.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortable.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Marks. Can't break past that line. They stop him at the 3. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that marked their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake.
Oh my God, he's screaming.
Bring him to the turn.
Fuck.
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Damn.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's it.
Let me score that.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, Jackson taking a chance to the end zone. Running for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarry loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is completed downfield to Langley. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lamar throwing again.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted.
That's
Picked
tough,
off by
bro.
Jared Stingley Jr.
Fuck.
And the Texans take possession just shy of midfield following the interception
Damn.
and the lengthy return.
That's so ass, bro.
Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for
That
a
shit
block,
right
doing their
too,
part to
bro.
set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover.
What?
How about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Moving the ball too, bro.
First down throw by Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game.
You want some pressure?
This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. They go play action with Stroud.
Yeah.
Isn't holding up. They're into the drop
Don't
in.
fumble that bitch.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Good stop defense. Can't beat me.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
thinking about some other shit. Lock in, bro. Oh, other shit.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls
He
it
might as well
second
just run the
timeout.
ball, bro.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
These niggas ain't doing shit. Yeah, we might as well run the ball.
Gonna need
Take it
something
to the
special
half,
here.
bro.
Second and 20 following the
Already
sack.
been fucked up.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he's gonna wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Final timeout called by the Texans. This is a tough spot to punt. Gotta convert here on third down. It's another rushing play. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chain.
He's looking sad right now, bro. Looking real sad.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know, so many points off the board.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
This nigga really not on shit. To be honest. I'm beating myself.
Shotgun now, first round.
You know shit.
And there's a man there. It's
Kyle
intercepted.
Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Kyle
Take
Hamilton
over
should have
just
been pick
outside the red
6.
zone as he goes out of bounds.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field
Good
coming
shit,
to life.
Kyle.
Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go
Kyle.
chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down, here's Lamar.
I threw it late. I had
That
him.
one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks.
I had him.
Wasn't able to stay in bounds. Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry.
Oh, come on. Why he catch it like that, bro?
To an end out of bounds. It's
What the
gonna be
fuck is
third
they
down.
on?
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Man, this don't lag,
You can earn
bro.
money in the NFL.
My
all
shit like
sorts of different
lag
ways
on kicks.
defensively. In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp,
Fuck with
you're
me.
not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that
Gotta
turnover.
really focus. Cause my shit real lag, bro.
To make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in.
Like I
He
got
gets
bad
this one to
fortune on
count.
kicks or some shit.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice start starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. What
a
hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
I want to see some pressure.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Back to throw it.
Come on, get there. He's short.
And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on down.
Let's stop.
Go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that was on the short list,
we ain't even been running the ball.
Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
We ain't even been running the ball. We ain't even been running the ball.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He hitting though. The Texans be hitting.
Just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really
we ain't even running the ball.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Get
that run going.
He's down at the 22.
Come on, Derek.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Changing it up here. Jackson. It's his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead.
Come on, man. I shouldn't even do no celebration. Yeah, I'm gonna get Derek.
Now on for the extra point.
Real suspect. See how my shit delay on the kick? Like, see how my shit delay on every kick, bro?
We want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Shit, not okay.
So after the missed
not
extra
okay.
point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play.
It's really not.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Put the body
Not that. That's Nico. I ain't mad at that. That's Nico. That's good defense,
I may
though.
love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
1st down, Stroud. It's on the end route. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. All set to go now from the 35. Stroud to throw on 1st down. That's him on the quick hit.
We gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. That's all he can do.
He's going to take this
Why do we keep giving that up?
It's a 24-yard gash.
Why do we
and he
keep
gives them a
giving that
first
up?
down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys
All you want to do.
It's
Why
not
are we
just
giving
catching
it
the
to
ball
him,
down,
bro?
but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Well,
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now we give to Marks. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
what are we
That does
giving
not
up?
show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans down by a touchdown. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, Stroud.
That's a good
This is going to be
throw.
a Houston touchdown. The Texans find a way
No,
to
it's
tie
in
it
the game,
late.
bro.
So it was touchdown or bust here on
Oh
this
my God,
drive,
he
Brock.
missed a
A
kick,
field
bro. I
goal
really
wouldn't
don't.
have done it, but they get the score
really
they
don't.
needed, and now a critical
It's in the
extra
game.
point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed to Flowers. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw.
That's a
That
bad
was
throw.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a bad
Well-timed
throw.
strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
So,
Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the
Oh,
Texans
my
make the
God.
play that should win them this game.
That's now two, Kate, that they got for picks in this game. And he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. This is Marks. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Now Marks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over with a chance to win this game.
Come on, bro. Lock in.
He dropped back to pass. I was
Fuck.
surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised.
Come on,
They
bro.
gave their offense a chance to go win it.
First down from the 42. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets out of bounds to
Forgot who
save
the
that
fuck I
final
got.
timeout.
Like, look
This
who I'm
picks up a
playing
first
with.
down,
What
too.
am I doing?
That is so
What am I
demoralizing
doing? I got
for a defense.
Lamar.
You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that
I don't
first
like
down
this.
anyway.
On first and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh,
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just gonna
that's
throw this one
bad.
right.
That's bad by me. I see him wide open.
Decisions you gotta
That's
make in that spot.
terrible.
And the smart quarterbacks, they
That's
seem to do it
terrible.
consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a
That's
throwaway,
terrible.
Second and 10, still at the
I'm
28.
gonna try it again. That's bad, bro.
Here's Lamar.
Right there.
Forced out to his right.
That's
He's
good.
keeping it, and he's out of bounds. So it's going to be third down, and
good.
maybe their last snap. We're trying a potential game winner.
We're going for a touchdown. I don't even trust my internet on the kick. I'm be real.
To throw.
I'm
He's
be real.
able to
I'm
get
going for a
his
touchdown.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down.
Come on.
They've got themselves a first and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Henry.
Come on.
And he will score.
Come on.
Give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been...
Yo, he dropped it? Oh, let's go.
Even though they've taken the lead,
I just say, come on, man. Let's get a stop, bro. Nothing dumb. You need a
Set up. Here's
touchdown.
Luke to kick it away.
Look how they delayed my kick. But it's cool. It's still in fun.
And not
Come on.
liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So
Come
he's
on,
gonna take
defense.
a knee,
Y'all
and
just
this
made
is
a
gonna
play.
come
Make
to the
another one.
35-yard line.
Nothing dumb, bro. You gotta
The
pass.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and
You
10.
gotta pass.
Stroud off a play
Play action
action.
not working. You gotta pass. He gave that up.
And downfield by
He gave that
Schultz.
up.
He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Stroud on the play fake.
Yes, sir.
It's out. He's taken
Yes,
down.
sir.
Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
I must have got a job. I been had a
Bringing from the
job.
gun, it's
I
Stroud.
just wasn't consistent enough, bro.
Into the hands of Schultz.
Gotta get back
He takes it
consistent, bro.
across
You
the
feel
30
me?
before heading out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
I low-key should go, man. Low-key.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Here he is to throw.
Pick, nigga. Good fucking defensive call. Awuzie. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man.
Not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it.
That's a
4 or
good
5
defensive
plays
play call
that
right
you just
there.
saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
Bro, I left so many points off the board. I threw a pig in the red zone. That's potential second. At least 3. I missed the extra point. Missed the field goal.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player
That
has to
about
make
11
to the
points off
NFL.
the board.
In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL,
It shouldn't even
every
have
game
been
you
that
get
close
calloused
of a
because you
game.
know more often than not they'll be like this, a
But it's
one-possession
cool. The
game.
better person
It's
won.
not about how you start.
No
It's
ear
all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Interesting about you. I'll figure another game. Hold on. Who else I want to use? Buffalo would be cool. Buffalo.
Wasn't a mistake not to start Shador earlier?
If the Chiefs miss...
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio.
Shador, huh?
It's our main event.
Shador, huh?
The Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Shador, huh? Just don't lag me, man.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. He put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away.
That nigga missed that sack though, cause he was on my
They
ass.
could
I ain't gonna
prove me
lie.
wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's going to be driven out by a defender, Chet.
Can we play man on them? We can. We can play man. Depending on how he plays. Let's see.
Before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He brings it in. That play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Here's Sanders now.
Damn.
And touchdown, Cleveland.
What's up, man?
The Browns finish off their opening drive.
Look.
David Njoku, the touchdown. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. This one makes a beautiful. They're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Another one for Cook.
That's ass. I had it, bro. What the fuck am I doing?
It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. They're still going at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First down, Bills.
Working inside the red zone.
I'm lagging, bro. What the fuck, bro? That's a touchdown.
Over that screen, Brock.
Oh my god.
I know coordinator and quarterback
What
will
the
be upset with
fuck,
that
bro?
first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule.
Shit
Even a minimal
trash.
gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Allen to throw. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion. The completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to have
get it.
enough for the first down.
Run, Josh.
That's all that matters.
Run, Josh.
You know, that's one of those momentum Rolodex plays right before the snap.
Bro, my shit.
The read isn't
Hey,
there. That option isn't there.
motherfucker.
You can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Good tackle. My shit lagging, man. That shit have stopped anyway. I ain't gonna act
Presence
like
of those
that.
tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this gives more blockers up front.
My shit's still
The
lagging.
defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
That's a
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, but heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now
Couldn't get no
it's 3rd down.
pass rush though.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls
Can I get a pass rush?
so far. It's not been the
Damn.
standard they set for themselves.
Last pass
What is my
unsuccessful.
D-line
See what they do
doing?
on 3rd down.
Get to him.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Bro, get to the man.
Target here to Njoku. And he will have this across
like
that
Njoku.
40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, here's Sanders.
Come
That's too
on,
far
only
front, and
one.
it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders.
Good defense.
All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away.
Defense.
Down coming up.
Playing
I wanna
zone
see
coverage in
impression.
the NFL, we
I
focus
wanna
so
see
much on the
impression.
safeties and corners, but so many times it's
I know, I wanna
linebackers
see
and their X
impression.
factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here.
Fuck!
One's caught by two.
Fuck!
Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get
Damn.
3 points and the lead.
That's a
So
bad play
sensational
call.
work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime
That's
you
a
can make your
bad play call,
quarterback
right?
look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend.
Man, that's a terrible
But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ty Johnson now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Rolling left, buying some time.
Man, I should have threw it to him.
They get there and drop him. And that sack may change the next play call.
Throw, I'm tripping.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete.
He's
And the clock
not
stops
playing
with 18
good,
seconds to
bro.
go. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that
not
leaves them with a
playing good.
decision to make on 4th and short. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors.
He's not playing good, bro.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Off his back foot. He hooks this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the
Let's go. Do I go for the touchdown?
Maybe the end zone after that return.
Take the 3. Take the 3. We at the 8. If I was at like the 2,
Bills sending out Matt Prater now. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
if I was at like the 2, I would have went for the touchdown.
And it's dropped
From the
back
8,
down to
that's kind of tricky.
So that's the halfway point of
If I was
this
at the
edition
2, I
of
would have
the
went for that
NFL on
motherfucker.
EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Prater on to send it
That's a
away.
good interception, though. We needed that.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Yeah, I think.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game.
Exactly.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Where the fuck Juck is?
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Sanders
Yeah, I got
back
off
to
the
throw.
line late.
Finds him over the middle.
Good tackle.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Once more
short.
into the hands of Judy.
Pretty short.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Looking to throw.
Nigga, I'm on that shit.
As their gamble doesn't pay off, they're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too
Well,
long for a
nigga.
field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On 1st down, Allen.
He came
Just
right
socks
through.
this one away. Wasn't gonna
He
risk
liked
it
to
for
blitz a
something.
lot.
It brings up 2nd down.
A lot.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown. The Bills grab
Let's
the
go.
lead on their first series of the half.
Let's go.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Browns 14.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Look, my shit delayed as fuck.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Simpson.
Defense.
Daniel Manning's 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third and 9.
Sanders now on third down.
Get
It's
those.
caught.
I should
He has it.
have.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. To the air, Sanders.
Damn, he's not good.
By Dylan Sampson.
Exactly.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's Sampson running out of the gun.
Yeah.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Browns first down. Working quickly here. To the air on first down. Sanders.
Yes, sir.
They're able to drop it.
Holding on to that ball too
And the
long.
big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You gotta get rid of that motherfucker, bro.
This is the end of the third quarter.
Bro, I'm
It's
really
the
cold
Browns
as fuck.
football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Literally.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Sanders sending a pass.
I gave that up.
Njoku left side.
That's
This is gonna get them
bad.
all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
What
Give
this
him
dude all right,
32
bro?
on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And off to Sampson.
Tackle.
His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now Sanders.
Give me that shit.
Crucial mistake late. It's intercepted.
Give me that shit.
Picked up by Terrell Bernard. The 50.
That's
The
game.
30.
That's ball game too. I ain't gonna lie. That's
He's gonna bring
game.
this back to the pick
That's
six.
game. I ain't gonna lie.
Touchdown.
Game over.
Well, we all saw
Let's
his
go.
teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to
go.
take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff, going 100 plus for a pick six. Wow.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
You gotta pass, bro. He has to
Browns, nice
pass.
field position here as they start out first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six.
Nah, he has to pass. Give me that shit, nigga.
Picked off
Give me
by
that.
Tre'Davious White. And the
Nigga,
Browns
that's
get the
game. That's game. That's game. Nigga. That's game. Good work. finna get off of here though. I was just stopping by. Cause I ain't been live in a while. Been inconsistent. But yeah.